Hi, this is Reverend Ben, and this is your weekly video. Janae just shared a wonderful chalice lighting for staff meeting that I want to use for this week. It's called The Responsible Path Ahead. As usual, once I say it, I will invite you to take 3 deep breaths with me, and then we'll go on to the rest of the video. I don't know who wrote this, but it's called The Responsible Path Ahead. We light our chalice, hoping for insight into the responsible path ahead. We seek better understanding of how to ensure justice, equity, and compassion for all, and how to show greater respect for the interdependent web of all existence. We celebrate the diversity and uniqueness of those gathered here and honor the contribution each brings. May the flaming chalice inspire us to share our best selves. Together, we can achieve greater wisdom and significant progress toward our individual and common goals. It was good to see many of you yesterday at the worship service. We had a pretty big crowd for a summer service, 71 people, including a nice handful of new visitors and some visitors who are pretty new and have been coming for a few times. What a worship team that we had leading things. What incredible musicians. Albie did amazing despite only having one leg to use. The theme, of course, was transformation, the next in our Sunday Summer of Love series, featuring all the UU values. And so my follow-up question is more of a multiple choice than the usual open-ended essay question. How many of the 5 steps to our conflict resolution policy and process can you name? Bonus points if you don't have to look it up, but I will accept you looking them up, and just write me an email if you're getting this video via email, or put it in the text chat of YouTube or Facebook if you're getting it that way. Speaking of amazing staff, my thanks again to Janae and Albie and our new staff member Maria for live streaming. The live streaming keeps going better and better. We want to thank those of you at home who have been giving Janae and Marie and I feedback on how it's sounding, how it's going. Apparently the audio is good, but the video, we're still learning how to use this new camera, so thanks so much for your patience. On Friday, we still have the Sunset Supper, but we have fewer volunteers, so we could use more people and more donations for the Sunset Supper. Please contact Jeanette and or Jimmy if you're willing to do that. And good news, the Sunday morning 9 a.m. book discussion group is going to launch its 11th season. You heard this if you were at worship yesterday. That will begin Sunday, September 6th. If you're interested, please contact Cynthia Patterson at cynthia.patterson@uustpete.org. They're starting with a book called Seeds of a New Way, Nurturing Authentic and Diverse Religious Leadership. This can be purchased at the UUA bookstore. The online bookstore is called In Spirit, and I will buy one for the congregation. So if you can't afford it, you can borrow it from me. I will have it in my library in my office. This Sunday, the discussion group will continue at 9:30, the open discussion group in the Gilmore Library, and then we continue with our Summer of Love, talking about pluralism this Sunday with John Motter and Ariana Drew. That's going to be an amazing worship service. I recommend it. I will not be here because I only have one more day of work. I'll be in the office this Thursday, and then I'm packing on Friday, and on Saturday I leave for my study leave for India and Nepal. But you're going to have some amazing worship leaders and worship services in August, so I recommend that you go. This Sunday will also be Share the Plate Sunday, which means that half of all the non-pledge portion of the offering will be used for a social justice project. And this time it's helping our refugee family that we sponsor cover back to school costs, school uniforms, school supplies. This family has 5 children in the Pinellas County school system, so they can certainly use the assistance this time of year. Karen Cole, our hardworking social justice co-chair, says, please be generous. Later this month, we're going to have the second game night. The first one apparently went well, and the second one is August 18th. You're invited. Join us from 6 to 8 p.m. that night for board games, conversation, and a casual potluck. Bring a favorite snack or beverage to share, or just come and bring yourself. Setup is at 5:30. You can come early and help with that. Games will start at 6, so that there will be plenty of time to play. It's a great opportunity for newer members and also longtime members to get to know one another and enjoy our church home together. You can see more on our church calendar or contact Gigi, gg.khalsa@udstpete.org with any questions. We continue to have weekly vigils. We are not sponsors of these vigils, but we certainly support them. Sundays from 5 to 6, the Freedom Vigil, in solidarity with immigrant families, takes place at the Pinellas County Courthouse. And then Mondays at 4:30 to 5:30, it's a pro-democracy vigil and rally on each of the 4 corners of 34th Street and 22nd Avenue North. Courtney is out until Monday. She'll be back, and like I said, I will not overlap with Courtney. My last day is Thursday, and so there will be no weekly videos until I return. When we extinguish any chalice like this, that is an opportunity to ignite a flame inside ourselves, and I believe that flame to be an unquenchable fire. We don't do this alone. So at staff meeting, I paraphrased the Albert Schweitzer chalice extinguishing to say that at times our flame goes out, and each of us have had a moment where someone or some being has helped us reignite that flame. And I am grateful for those of you who have helped me reignite mine, and I will try to do the same for you. Until I see you again, I wish you love, I wish you blessings, and I hope you remember you're not alone.